disagree with any of that, B.A. We'll see, though, which side is able to disrupt the opposing shooters. I mean, defense is going to play a role in this.
Antetokounmpo is doubled. Knocked away. Stolen by Bridges. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. And the big finish by Wall.
Boy, the lethal quickness coming into play in transition that time by John Wall. He is extremely fast in the open court.
Now here's Ball. An aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Back to Antetokounmpo. No good with a layup.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
This is what John Wall is built to do. Attack the defense, create for himself and others.
Ball. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Tons of hype around LaMelo Ball, the 3rd overall pick in 2020. Just like you, Grant.
Yeah, although the draft was a little different back in my day. But let me tell you, B.A., there is so much pressure being a top 3 pick. It's really impressive that LaMelo has lived up to the lofty expectations.
Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Free throw line jumper. It's wide right, hits off the rim. And it's Pelicans ball. And the big finish by Wall.
Boy, Wall giving me some evidence of that bounce. Throwing it down with authority.
Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Wasting no time matching the slam with one of their own.
Showing some serious fight right there.
Well, I think that tells you a little something about them as a team, guys. I mean, they don't just want to beat you. They want to beat you down and beat you at your own game. Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. On the wing, Burks. No good on the 3. Ball outside. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Outside Barnes. Beyond the arc. The Pelicans pull it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Brogdon. Three-pointer. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. Count it.
Improving as a playmaker, Giannis knows this is the next step in him becoming an even greater player.
Here's Brogdon. Basket counts.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
Now here's Brogdon. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. And the bucket is good.
Brogdon, so strong and so composed, does an excellent job of playing through physical defense.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
A great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
44 seconds left in the first. Outside, Williams. To the left side wing. And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it. New Orleans in the lead. From deep three-point range. And the Pelicans miss again.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and it was maybe a step out of his range.
Pass to Hawkins. Takes the three. Williams grabs the board. 15 seconds left to play in the first. To the paint. And Williams punches it home.
That's how you do it, big fella, with power. Yes.
Young on the attack. It's Martin on the wing. Works for three. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And just nails the three. Way to close the quarter.
Good to have you with us on this Easter Sunday. We're ready for more of the NBA on 2K Sports. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pelicans.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard. And those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
LaMelo Ball is must-see TV. He is so much fun to watch. An exciting young all-star plays with such verve and confidence. And his passing ability incredible. And as a result, he's in the highlight reel more often than not.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo has won MVPs, Defensive Player of the Year, and a championship. But he says, quote, I am not satisfied. As the leader of this team, that's the tone I set. I don't care about trophies. I care about getting better. And that's what I've done my entire career. Ryan, he stays focused.
Nose to the grindstone, Allen. Thanks for that. And talking about LaMelo, his game has caught the attention of the legend, Magic Johnson.
There were few that did it anywhere near the level that Magic did it at, with his enthusiasm and creativity as a passer and that winning karma that he brought to the Lakers. And he likes LaMelo's basketball IQ and actually even compared LaMelo to himself, which to me is the highest order of praise. You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Barnes, it's good.
Boy, the size and quick release Barnes has helps him inside. I mean, he feels very comfortable shooting from here.
Pass to Hawkins. The three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. And the Pelicans lead by 5. Williams on the wing. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And in any season, you'll have your struggling teams. Clark is a competitor. How hard is it to bring your best when you're enduring a tough stretch?
Well, I think it comes down to the responsibility you have to yourself and your team to give it your best shot. And competitors want to compete, and you have to relish that, even when you have the deck stacked against you. So weathering adversity and still being professional and committed to competing, I think is the mark of every pro, should be the mark of every pro.
Here's Ball. No good there. McDaniels with some nice D. Robbed. And Ball throws it down.
Boy, it's great seeing ball finish with strength like that, showing off the athleticism with that rim-rocking throwdown.
And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
And Antetokounmpo is just fearless. I mean, hit him, knock him around, it really doesn't faze him, doesn't matter. I mean, this guy is determined to get the job done, and he does.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
It's always fun seeing the electric John Wall at the point. I mean, he's got a skill set really suited to running a high-speed NBA offense.
Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Come on, B.A. Emphatic slam from a player who does it better than most.
Oh, defense optional when the freight train is coming.
Well, I don't think anybody wanted to be the guy at the end of the wrong side on that poster.
5 on the clock. Launches it. Hawkins can't get it to go. And teams have to tailor their defense knowing that Wall is going to be running the break.
Well, the thing that makes Wall special to me, B.A., is his blow-by ability. His speed, his passing, his decision-making combined. But it's that blow-by ability that sets him apart when he's healthy.
And here they go on a free run to the bucket. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I mean, with his height and size, stopping Valanciunas just isn't an option sometimes. What a jam.
Brogdon from outside. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Here's Hawkins. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
He struggles shooting the rock, yet they're still winning. It's a good thing his teammates have played well.
Releases. Here's Antetokounmpo. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Wall. Here's Hawkins. Goes back up. And rejected.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
And the Pelicans call time here. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Left side, Young. Soft touch off the glass. Young's got 6.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
And so it's New Orleans. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. Back to the game after this break. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Ball outside. Pass to Bridges. Back to Ball. Lets it go from deep. Unable to get that one. And New Orleans will come the other way. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. Right side, Young. Oh, the block shot. Grabs it out of the air. Pass to Aldama. Uses the glass on the layup.
Sometimes with that much of a height advantage, resistance is futile.
Timeout called. The Pelicans. New Orleans in the lead. Pass to Valanciunas. McDaniels from long range. It's rebounded by Dallas. It's stolen by Wall. Here he goes. And the big finish by Wall.
Well, it takes elevation to finish like Wall here, and that's not a dunk that just anybody can pull off. You got to have some special ability to do that.
Here's Bridges. And it's Dallas scoring again.
Not putting his head down. He continues to produce with the team trailing. And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA. Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Antetokounmpo outside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, BA, it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted.
Everybody knows Giannis is elite, but just in case you have any doubt, he's got a trophy case you need almost the whole team to lift.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you.
And the strength of Barnes right there helps him in a big way. I mean, even when he gets hit, he powers his way through it.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Well, Clark, Antetokounmpo's awards certainly do put him in some rare company.
Along with Jordan and Hakeem the Dream, BA, I mean, Giannis is one of 3 players ever to win MVP, Finals MVP, and Defensive Player of the Year. Rarefied air indeed.
Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
Young way outside. And the Pelicans miss again. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Yep, count it. And now just a 2-point New Orleans lead.
Tell you what, the competitive spirit of Ball, I absolutely love it. This guy is relentless.
Brogdon from outside. Here's Ball. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there. And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul of the game. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
1:33 left in the third. Here's Hawkins. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Malcolm Brogdon.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Good on the second one. 1:19 left in the third quarter. From deep. The rebound by Burks. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots. And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Brogdon. Excellent D there from Wall. Outside Burks. Back to Wall. Driving in. Here's Hawkins. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Williams. Here's Brogdon. Wall covering. Pulls up on the wing. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively. And that's having a ripple effect. Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback. Ouch.
That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And the Mavericks call time here. And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And the Pelicans call time here. Nine seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Ball. And it's good. 2 points. Ball's got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, Ball plays with so much confidence. You know this guy believes in what he can do, including finding ways to score it inside. Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
Young from long range. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans closing out this. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. New Orleans in the lead. Antetokounmpo outside. The kick out to Wall. Pass to Hawkins. 6 to shoot. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And you cannot leave anybody open on Ball's team, because this guy is excellent at finding his teammates.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Off target from 3-point range.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Hawkins. Back to Wall. Here's Hawkins. And that one's long.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Outside Barnes. Back to Ball. Stolen by Wall. Here's Antetokounmpo. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Defense has Giannis well covered, but he gets physical right back and draws the foul in the act of shooting.
Time called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
The Pelicans.
Over the last break, I listened to the Pelicans coach address his team. He told his squad to pour on the gas, saying, quote, "We hold the lead. Let's keep growing it. Be aggressive. This is no time to let up."
And Allie, thanks. And he can't get the first one.
He is creeping up in those all-time conversations. Giannis has won regular season and Finals MVP plus Defensive Player of the Year. Quite the resume, and he is not done for a while, folks.
And the basket by Aldama.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
New Orleans calls timeout. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Antetokounmpo outside. Knocked loose. And stolen by Bridges. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Bridges hits them both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
The kick out to Young. Back to Antetokounmpo. There's the steal. Bridges with it. And it's Young picking him up. Right wing. To the middle. To tie it up. And it's good on the lay-in. And it's all knotted up.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Left side Barnes. Shoots over Young. Barnes, it's good.
And Barnes, great at getting the shot he wants in big moments of the game. Clutch, Harrison Barnes.
Antetokounmpo, bam. Antetokounmpo has got 21 points in the game.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
And out of bounds, Dallas will have it. There's a minute 47 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Aldama. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Antetokounmpo up top. The kick out to Young. Blocked. Out of bounds. Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession. Goes up off the inbound. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis continues to expand his offensive arsenal, and with that, his confidence and ability can actually take over more.
Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Back to Wall. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hawkins. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Ball outside. Pass to Aldama. Count it!
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was want to. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Wall. Time called here. The Mavericks decide to talk it over. They're down by 2. There's 25 seconds left to play in the fourth. There's Ball with a 3. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Clarkson outside. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, offline.
As he often does, Clarkson pushing the action, drawing the trip to the line.
First free throw is good. And that narrows the gap to 1. And so he hits both.
He knows just how important these shots are, and he makes them count.
New Orleans calls timeout. The score is tied at 54. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Hawkins. Oh, couldn't sink it, and we're going to overtime. The time expires. We're going to overtime. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. And here's Brogdon to take the lead. And it's Hawkins with a rebound. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Right side Wall. Throw back. Now Bridges. Pass to Brogdon. Now Barnes. Bridges with it. 4 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
And here are the Pelicans now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Poke loose. Down low. Here's Aldama. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
With defense that soft, you have to take them to task.
Time called here. The Mavericks decide to talk it over.
Checking in for the Mavericks.
Here's Barnes. The shot, no good. Good D by Antetokounmpo. Here's Ball. Out to Bridges. Back to Ball. Pass to Bay. Tipped.
Yeah, you got to be aware when Valanciunas is in the area. He's capable of sending your shot back.
Antetokounmpo inside. And there it is for him. Antetokounmpo has got 27 points.
Man, the attitude of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. Really what you want to see in your team's best player. He's a guy that doesn't back down when the game gets tight and things are on the line. It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
New Orleans calls timeout. They're in front by 2. There's 57 seconds left in the OT period. He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1.
LaMelo is such a skilled and crafty ball handler. He's a guy that can take over a game simply with his raw skill. Nicely done. Without much separating these teams, that's when you have to make good at the line.
Here's Antetokounmpo. He connects!
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
Ball outside. Pass to Barnes. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
And stolen by Bridges.
Stepping up with the big-time defensive play. He gambled and succeeded.
And so they foul intentionally.
Personal foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making.
A productive trip to the line right there makes this a 2-possession game.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're down by 4. 19 seconds left in overtime. Ball left side. And he buries it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Ball has wasted no time showing off his passing skills. A really gifted distributor.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
When you've got your opponent down, don't let him up. This one's all but over.
Well, I tell you, there's nothing more impressive than seeing a young player keeping his composure in a high-stakes, big-league situation.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And so he drops them both. And it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
And so it's the Pelicans who come out on top here. They escape with the W.